Hello, friends. I am so happy to be here with you in the Let's Breathe Yoga studio. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining me on your mat. I know it's a lot of mental effort sometimes to roll out the mat. So you did it, you're here, let's get started. Maybe placing hands one over the other on the heart, checking in with your breath. Maybe letting shoulders slide down and away. Maybe keeping the elbows close. And as you take these beautiful inhales and exhales, let your mind and heart and spirit unite, come together, find center. And I'm going to encourage you to ask yourself a question today. What do I need? That answer might come quickly, or you may have no idea. Or there may be something lingering in your mind or body that is speaking to you and you're not sure what it's saying. All of those are normal. Letting whatever is be okay, and holding space for the answer to come up. Taking one more big breath in together and letting it go. Fluttering, eyes open, reaching arms out and up if that's accessible for your shoulders today, and bringing hands to heart center, pressed one into the other. Namaste. Taking arms out again, opening to possibilities and bringing it back to heart. Last one, out and up, big breath in, expanding the side body and the front body and the back body. And as you come to heart center, maybe diving forward, reaching hands far away, or just landing elbows to the earth or elbows to the knees, whatever is available. Let your head float forward, chin to chest, maybe finding extra yummy space in the back of the neck. If it's tight, maybe letting warm sunshine soften that area. And coming up through center, let's take a twist. So I'm sitting tall and crossing one hand over and just gently reaching either to the side or a little bit back. Neck and shoulder just going to the edge, not beyond. And coming through center, take the other side, making sure that spine stays tall, breath flowing in and out. Beautiful. Coming in through center, let's find our backs just for a little bit, rolling onto the earth, supported by the earth, bringing the knees in if that feels good, rocking side to side, waking up the back body, maybe feeling one hip and one shoulder blade, rolling to the other hip and shoulder blade without tipping over, but see how you can get to the edge of that rock and roll. Nice. Pressing feet down into the earth, close to the hips, and hands on the belly or the hip area. Let's take one leg out long. So hovering my right leg, foot flexed, keeping my hips even on the earth, using my breath to hold me here. If your heel needs to rest on the earth and you want to just focus on hip flexor, you can, but activating the leg and floating the heel 1 inch off the earth for some extra fire. And switch sides. My left leg floats a little bit above the earth, hips stay even as possible, shoulders soft, no tension. Big breath. Beautiful. Set that foot down and my right leg goes up into the sky, foot as flexed as possible. Just for a breath or two, pressing the low back into the earth, and switch sides when you're ready. Awesome. Stretch for the back of the leg by flexing that foot. and set that down. Both knees come in. I'm going to tip my chin in and roll up if that feels safe. So I'm holding each knee. On an inhale, I prepare, and exhale, I roll the chin in and let my knees pull my arms to help me up and find a stretch for the back body. Release and lower. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Kind of like a little rock and roll, rocking horse feeling on your back as you come up and down at your pace, keeping the chin really tucked in, keep it neck safe, and stay grounded if that's too much for your neck today. When you're finished resting down, let's roll to one side and do a little bit of work with the arm. I brought my beautiful lotus flowers today. A little bit of spring sunshine and flower never hurts. Awesome. Open the palm forward, and let's take that hand all the way back. Maybe all the way back for you means 45-degree angle. Maybe it means back of the hand touching the earth. And as you sweep forward, see how far forward you can reach, space between shoulder blade and spine. Open that up again. Inhale, finding big space between each rib and rolling forward. Exhale. Close your eyes and take that again as slow as possible, maybe even slower than me. Awesome. Maybe that's a low back stretch and release as well. Good. And when you're finished, resting the hand on the hip or in front of you as the leg straightens. So my low body is pressed into the earth and steady and strong. My upper leg is going to take some circles. So you decide how big or small, and if your foot is pointed or flexed. But let's warm the hip joint up so that it stabilizes us for the day. All the standing we'll be doing, or sitting, or whatever else we'll do. Maybe a little dancing in the kitchen if we're lucky. Both directions, just find, where does my hip want to be today? What do I need? Coming back to that question, checking in. And knees and ankles together, roll to the belly. Let's take a tiny back bend. So tiny meaning forehead is on forearms, and that's all the back bend we're going to do. So just noticing that with a tiny, tiny back bend, as you press hips and thighs into the earth and engage the glutes, you might even feel that low back activating. Heart floating a little forward, chin thinking about lifting a little bit up. And then hands pressed next to you. Let's find child's pose before moving to that other side. Awesome. Find a breath that expands your back body when it comes in. And everything lets go when you release the breath. Awesome. Find the other side. I always do a memory test, especially in my longer classes. We take a little more time, but if you remember what we did first, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to give it away. Just kidding. Let's do this. So hand really reached up tall, 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 and we opened up first on an inhale, reaching back, noticing if this shoulder feels different. Chances are it does if you've been working with each shoulder doing a little something different in the op. We can get out of balance. So doing symmetrical stretching, strengthening, so good. Good job taking this time for you. Maybe one more with your eyes closed, going slow, slow, slower than me. Good. And when you're finished, hand on hip or in front of you for the leg circles. I know you already got that. Yes, you're smart. So both directions, find the big, big, big range of motion of your hip, or maybe it's not so big today. Just respecting whatever is, switching sides when you're ready. Point or flex the foot, whatever activates the glutes best. Good. And then knees and ankles together. You know what was next. All the way to the belly, resting forehead, or you can even rest the cheek on the earth, or just get comfortable anyway. Let your body settle and resting here. Once you're ready, activate glutes, press thighs and hips into the earth, and think about chin a little bit tipped up, heart space scooping forward, low back engaging. Awesome. And release that down and come into your child's pose. Almost finished, just resting it out here. We'll do one last thing, so enjoy child's pose for a moment, tucking hands behind you if you like that feeling, shoulders floating forward, or they can stay reached out in front. Your practice. Awesome. So once you are ready, get settled on your knees. We're going to support upper body with the arms on the earth and do a little bit of neck movement. So I'm letting my head get close to the earth, rolling my chin in, and then I'm scooping my chin up. So thinking long and strong neck and rolling it in. This is simple, but we also want to be so careful. So only doing what your chin, what your neck can do and feel supported. Good. After that last one, let the neck rest, head hanging heavy. And then we'll take one more, chin towards shoulder. So I'm moving chin toward the right shoulder until it stops, and then coming down through center and chin toward the left shoulder. So with that extra awesome help from gravity, maybe feeling a little bit of space opening up in the neck, sending love, warmth, light to that part of your body, thanking it for all it does. And then roll up, or you can stay in child's pose for this last little moment of reflection. So I'm going to be here, just hands on my lap, hands on my, resting on my thighs, chin rolling in, shoulders staying soft, maybe even rolling the shoulders back if that helps. Enjoying a breath or two, finding that gratitude, peace, love, hope, whatever it is you need, it's already inside of you. And hands one over the other at the heart or one next to the other. May your mind be clear. May your mouth be full, and may your broken heart be made whole. Namaste.